happened a while back.
Do that.
Not now.
Are you guys sure you don't want me to sit on the floor
If you want to sit on the floor, that's up to
and
you.
commemorate World and what's Ancestors Day?
Hold that.
Nah.
Wait, what are we doing with these sweets? We're really not gonna be.
No, why not?
I'm not gonna. It's
Are you
too
not?
loud. Sanibonani, Dumelang Apusheni. This is your girl, Andi Samsomi. Welcome back to the Open Box. With me today, I have, of course, Usimba.
You know what it
Simba
is.
for the
You
honey.
know what, for the honey. Which honey?
So that's all. Honey.
Let's not go there. Not today.
I'm
Not
manifesting for
today.
the honey.
Not
And we do have a special guest today. Udineo Mtawong, but let me not introduce everybody. They will do that themselves. So, come on.
Yes,
Over
yes,
to me.
yeah.
Over to you.
You've got the
Steve.
spotlight. Spotlight.
Hello everyone, I am Motaung. I am a final year forensic science student at the University of the Free State, and I'm also a
Damn.
YouTuber.
Yeah.
Forensic.
Forensic. Simba.
Isn't
When
this
they-
serious?
when they-
We are just here and we are crying about cause that there are more relevant things. Oh yeah. Then we have someone there in the back.
Guys, I almost forgot, and I hope you guys never see the footage where I try to beat Sims up for.
It's gonna make it. It's
No,
definitely
just
It has-
because Ayako made
it
it,
ha-
just because you was.
Yeah, actually, now you're just justifying it for me.
Anyway, guys, we do have Usim's Magolita 95 in the background today. He wanted to be Ghost. Angazi ukuthi uba Ghost kanjani kuyimina Ghost Lady, but I mean, we'll say
No,
that later.
I wanted
Yes,
to be behind camera and see Dineo because I admire Dineo. So.
Oh yes. Okay.
So I wanted to be there watching like
Clean.
like the viewer.
Clean.
Okay.
Dilo stop for.
I'm not gonna deal with this.
Yeah,
Not today.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
today.
Yeah.
But Sims is here. He's going to be joining the conversation. You're just not gonna see him. And mind you, I'm looking at him directly. So if my face changes and I look like I want to fight someone,
You would have done something there in the back.
Why you guys make it like I'm the naughty kid?
What if you are?
No, I'm not.
actually, that's a good question, Daniel. But that's a story for another day.
Actually, now, can I ask? This just came to my mind.
Yeah.
This has been a week of suspensions. Have you noticed? No, I'm not trying to throw shade.
What are you saying, Chief?
I'm not trying to say. I'm not trying to say.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh.
I'm not trying to.
Continue, Chief.
Guys, I'm not trying to
yo.
say anything. The thing is, I've been thinking about this so much, ne? And obviously, I'm looking at the bigger scale now.
Yeah.
Not the scale that we're laughing about. But like Ace is literally in trouble.
He really is. He honestly is.
And for me, I feel like the way it's perceived and the way it actually is the ANC is in trouble.
Yeah,
Ace is in trouble, the ANC is in trouble.
definitely.
And the factions that are happening inside the ANC actually compromising, the chances of, I feel like the chances of the African National Congress actually
Surviving.
taking the elections, and actually having that sustainability, as a political party. I don't know what you think, Dineo.
What you think about
If-
Ace,
In
Dineo?
fact, what do you think? What do you think
about
about
Ace?
Ace?
Yeah,
What
like,
do you think?
once
about
you
Ace?
hear Ace, what comes to mind?
What comes to mind when I think about Ace is the power that he has, right? If I'm not mistaken, he fired Ramaphosa.
Ooh.
He did.
He did.
Basically.
He really did.
You understand? But Ramaphosa is the president. Below him is Ace. But what did Ace do? He fired Ramaphosa. And I'm trying to make sense of everything. Like how?
Secretary General.
How?
And in my opinion, I honestly feel like the call that Ramaphosa made was probably in connection to the address that they made during kind of the anniversary address, that the one that they usually do when they
Conference, that's
outline they outline their goals and everything. And one of the things that was raised there was ethical leadership. And I think to substantiate that, Ramaphosa was like, no, this guy is, pending a court hearing and everything. He has a court case going on. The only ethical thing to do here would be to dismiss him. That's what the code of ethics would have prescribed for him to do. But now for Ace to just do that because Njenje, you did that to me, I feel like it also shows for him that's where he sees that the ANC is him.
Touching on that, do you think we are led by ethical leaders?
Nah.
That's not. I
In
don't
Africa, not in fact, not in the world actually.
Not in the world,
Not
actually.
in the world.
Because I don't think you can ever align ethics and new world leadership, even old world leadership, actually. But I don't think that should
What are
ever be
ethics?
aligned.
What are ethics actually?
Because I think maybe we might be touching on a subjective chat, as far as ethics are concerned.
I feel like ethics is something that is supposed to be, or that is deemed socially acceptable or socially recommended. So, like,
Rules that we have to abide
yeah,
by.
exactly.
Like what, bro?
Like, you can't walk around in public naked.
But who standardized?
But I feel like
ethics
that's not really okay. That's not really pertaining.
I understand what you're saying. But like at the end of the day, I mean, when we speak about ethics, we need to differentiate between wrong and right. But what is wrong and right?
It's what society tells us is right or wrong,
But now
and
you
what
see-
the law tells us is right. I feel like it's actually more of what the law tells us is right or wrong, because it needs to be in accordance with the law.
And now the same people that set those ethics standards are the same people breaking those ethics. You understand? So
I don't know. I don't think I agree with ethics because again, I think it's a subjective thing. But if we use the word professionalism in this instance, like professional leaders, I think professionalism has got standards, though, that are set that you can't go over this because that's unprofessional. This gets you fired, this gets you suspended. When you make it about ethics, anybody can bend it. But if we're professional about the leadership and say if you break this, there's no negotiation. You must go.
So you think a code of conduct holds more weight than a code of
Yes.
ethics, or should rather?
A code of conduct should, because that's how you conduct yourself.
Okay.
But do you think an opportunity will be given to professional leaders to lead the country?
hey,
I hope so.
I think all we can do is really
Yeah,
hope, because
yeah,
at the end of the
hope so.
day, I mean,
I hope so.
it is about where you stand in the hierarchy. You understand? So I don't think Uguti, a lot of ethical people, if I may put it that way, could stand a chance on that hierarchy. Because
right.
what then you understand with Manji, you're collapsing everybody else who has climbed up the ladder unethically. You understand? So I would go with Sims and say I'd only hope Uguti, maybe one day.
And you find that you also breaking now the system, because it's like like in let's say maybe a district where it's known for corrupt cops, for instance. You come there, you're appointed as the one ethical person, the one proper police officer, and everyone is just corrupt, and they identify that no man, this guy he's gonna shikisha us, he's gonna collapse us. That's the problem, and they will make sure that you don't get there.
Yeah.
They will make sure that you don't get there.
But I have a problem with the kind of leaders that we have.
Yeah.
A part of me feels like they've normalized corruption.
Yes, I feel like we as citizens as well, we have come to accept corruption.
But dog, what can we
What
do?
can you do? I think all we can do is follow blindly.
I mean,
Like, and you know what the thing is, all the people that are like, you know what, when I get to the top, I'm gonna fix things.
I'm gonna
When you get to the top, you're like, no,
Shit,
things
this
are
is
fixing
thing.
me.
Yeah.
Things are fixing me, you know?
legit.
So I think at the end of the day, I mean, it's not even a thing of what do we want. It's about what we can do for ourselves. Because I think at this point, we've reached a point where it's like, it's survival of the fittest. If you can make it through, good for you. But otherwise, nobody cares about you. Everybody just cares about themselves, especially Abantu that we've put in power. They would go to any length to save their souls. And unfortunately, at the end of the day, we are the ones that have to sell our souls to the devil. Because why?
True. And the unfortunate thing with African countries is that the citizens suffer both the consequences of them having too much power and having too much money. Because in the Western world, you get into politics because you have money. If you look at Barack Obama, if you look at Trump, if you look at all those people.
Yeah.
And then in Africa, you get into politics because you want money.
Yeah.
And the money that you're going to be chowing is money that is actually supposed to be assisting with service delivery and, services of the country. We clearly. Yeah, but. And I feel like if we were to honestly, I don't know, it's just that I don't have time, but if we were to do research of the amounts that government officials were
You're gonna hurt
accused.
I know we heard that.
Don't hurt yourself.
Yo, guys, it's a lot. I think it's more than the money that the country actually owes.
Yeah, probably is.
I wouldn't be surprised if it amounts to that. Because, like, it's just too much, man. And they let things just slide. They let things slide.
Yeah,
This
but-
state capture inquiry thingy, do you know how much it's costing
on a daily basis.
on a daily basis? I
How
don't
much
know,
is
but
the
I know
amount?
it's
It's
fucking
millions.
lots.
I know it's millions. I know it's millions.
And unfortunately, ayikho into ezotholakala kwi-state capture.
Yeah, because it's hearsay. That's what annoys me. Like,
I-witch hunt.
it's yeah. I saw Jomo at the bridge. He was with those ladies. So because of that, they are doing
But
business
demand.
together or whatever. I mean that's
So
what
mina
it
no
is.
Jomo ngesakwazi ukuhlangana ebhedini bethu. So,
You know,
dog.
it's unfortunate, but dog, you guys are going on about politics and things happening in the country like this is Newsroom 24.
What's your problem, dog? No. The thing
So
is,
much.
remember there was
Newsroom
shade.
24.
Remember there was shade at first, and then I saved it.
Yeah. Oh,
So I
shit.
tried to save it,
I mean, you keep throwing shade. It's your platform, bro.
Nah, bro.
We're
Nah, I'm not.
filtering
I'm not that guy. I'm really
Let's
not.
check
Dino,
his
do you think I'm that guy? I'm not that guy.
you. Dino's our guest, dog. You know,
Pardon?
like
I shouldn't be taking sides, right?
yeah.
Who's taking sides now?
What? Eh?
Who's taking sides? I heard sides being taken. Who's taking
I feel I'm
sides?
not supposed to be taking any sides.
Yeah,
I'm the
because
guest.
she's the guest.
No, you take sides.
Fries, eh?
No, you take sides.
Necoleslaw,
That's
nebamba
functional.
KFC. Which side are you taking?
So much classism. But so much classism.
Karl Marx would cry.
Anyway, time for the weekly catch up. Not tamati sauce. Catch up. Catch up.
Remember those?
That
those
is what you
easy
get for
albums?
being with KZN girls.
Thank you.
See, this is.
Did you play those games in childhood, bro?
Yeah, Tamoreka Omo.
Eh,
Omo.
eh,
Tamoreka Omo.
eh,
Oh,
eh,
ay, yebo. Tango. Huh?
You must do a piano track. That's when you're in these things, man.
But Tamoreka Omo. That's not my style. You know me, I'm an artist.
I'll be the vocalist.
See, what if it pops?
Hey, Andy's the vocalist.
Nah, bro. I'm not. The thing is, I'm not looking to make a club banger, bro. I'm aiming to make music that sticks.
Yeah.
Music that people will listen to and be like, damn, man, I was once heartbroken like this. Fuck. Or Boma, they're like those songs that just take you back
When
to a
the
time you
club
can't
banger
pinpoint.
wouldn't hurt you.
Just one.
Just one.
Drop
just
a
one.
club banger,
One
then
club
you can
bang.
go back to being arcade or whatever.
No, guy.
Not
Why don't you just
arcade.
go for Stevie Wonder since the fuck is other? You have to go for arcade, yeah?
I think this is my cue to leave.
you doing, King?
I'm done.
What are you doing, King?
Down, sit. Okay, so we're not
Guys,
making bad jokes anymore.
I don't take shit.
You take our shit, though. So anyway, quickly catch up. How have you guys been generally?
How was your week? Let's start with the game.
It was hectic. I feel like I only rest during the weekend. During the week, I'm going through the most. I am not available. I am nowhere to be found. I'm nowhere to be seen because of academics.
And people think you're trolling because you're so little during
But
the
what
week.
if I am?
Oh my God!
Speaking about that.
We.
Yeah.
What it do?
1, 2, 3. Chola no bang.
I'm a top 7.
Tell us how time
No,
that
guys,
guy.
guys.
I'm not going to mention his name.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
Do we know him?
No.
No.
We don't know him.
No.
So he's Mr. X.
Manasano kumthola.
Okay, so no.
John Doe.
We'll label him as Mr. X. Okay.
John Doe.
Where is he from?
Wait.
How did you guys meet? Love story,
Ukazanga.
Not on this podcast.
Okay, alright.
Okay, not on the open book.
Just
Shut
know that I'm happy.
She's,
wow.
yo, guys,
she's
she's so
happy.
happy actually, yazi guys. And I was telling her just now on our way here, Uguti, she's my only friend. So at first I was heartbroken, but also because I love, ne, I will hype her up every single second.
Yeah, you're a good friend. That's what friends do.
Do you know? Do you like the space that you're in right now?
The space that I'm in right now, yes, I am. I feel like it's the place I've been longing to be in.
Yeah.
Location.
Say that.
Like
It
different
is.
aspects of my life, they're really coming together.
Yeah.
I'm really liking
That's
it.
nice. That's nice.
Are you becoming whom you wanted to
I'm getting there.
become? And that's good.
I am getting there. I'm almost there.
Oh, perfect.
Almost there.
It's Sunday, Matthew.
Sunday.
Bravo! Round of applause. Barry, you attract what you are scared of. Have you seen that video?
I'm scared of money.
Yes, very scared
Scared
of
of
money.
money.
It terrifies me.
I get nightmares
Jolo!
at night.
Jolo! Jolo! Please don't come! Jolo!
Yo, yazi besingapika noSimba guys.
Jolo!
Besingapika noSimba.
Jolo. the ladies' man.
Jolo.
Ngishilo ngathi
Simba.
Simba for the holidays.
Yes.
Can you see the sun? Look at the
Golden
sun.
hour.
Golden hour. It's kissing you
Golden
guys. It's kissing you
Don't you want
guys.
to capture that for the gram with your phone?
For the home.
But anyway, yes, back. How was your week?
My week, very hectic. I don't think I understand what happened in the past week, but I mean, it happened. I'm here now, and I mean, I usually don't rest on weekends, but I've decided that this evening I'm just taking this evening for myself, just for myself.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like schoolwork wise, like.
No, it is schoolwork and generally my life. I don't think you know me, ne? Ngiyayithanda chaos. So ngihlezi ngi-attract chaos.
Oh.
So I've been dealing with that chaos that I've brought into my life. But otherwise, I've had a good week. I've had a really good week. Dinero will tell you. I have had an amazing week.
Okay. I'm sorry for laughing. I was laughing because I was laughing. I was laughing because it was cost. Because cost-wise was.
Ecos was chowy.
Like you get to a point where you just defeated. You just laugh. You like, you know what?
Exactly. You go through the most
I can't do
slowly.
anything else. Then
Uthe uno
45
300 mils.
No,
What's in him edel? Ufuna 5 liters.
5 liter would have 5 liter would have gone a long way. 5 liters at Doom would have slept, eh?
Hey, but guys, academics are dropping us, eh?
I feel like I'm gonna have like a hectic week.
I
This
don't
one
even.
was okay compared to this one. And I'm already preparing myself mentally, emotionally, physically.
Well, you came to the right place before you start showing.
Thank you.
Anyway, so guys,
You're not gonna ask me how my deal.
I was, but then I realized Uguti, the camera's this side, so we're just gonna stare at you the whole time.
It's alright.
Okay.
oh my
Okay.
gosh. Okay.
It's the wind, guys.
Okay. No, it's not the wind. It was.
It's a run. I need to recording thing.
Keep everyone doing it, dog.
Anyway, guys, all sweet.
Oh, you can have some medicine.
I wanted to ask Danielle something before that thing dropped, dog.
What did you want to ask me?
Are you gonna remember?
You're gonna remember at some point. My week, guys, my week was just a week. I don't wanna lie. You know, like sometimes you just forget you're a student. Like you forget you're a student because there's so many things happening in your life. And I think we have reached that stage in our lives where things just happen, and most of the things we have no control over, like lack of njolo.
Can't relate. Sorry.
Can't relate too.
Can't relate.
Simba, do you understand what's a sinning?
Sinankinga, dog!
Out of the four of us, I mean, I know parents not join.
Guys, and these are recent things. Okay.
But yes,
One
they
is
are
recent.
Both of them are recent.
Are they both?
Sims, how was your week?
Sims, how was your week, mate?
Beginning of my week was good. I got into a relationship.
Hey! Yes, Sanjay! Next, for the ladies.
Yeah, actually went to an event together on Sunday.
Oh.
It's quite dope. Monday I started with her.
Yeah.
We opened a business this week, but it's not official, but it's open. We're printing our first two things tomorrow.
Konje mina, now we still have that fight going on.
So yeah, God has been good in that regard, I suppose. Academics, that's a chat that's mutual. Yeah, man, I'm happy to be here now.
I'm glad you have it.
I hadn't seen Simba in a while, so I was quite happy to see him too.
You know when you miss someone, but then you're just like, hey, dog. I'm even tired. Huh?
Why don't you tell me you miss me?
You know I miss you.
Uyazi, dog.
You know
The
I
minute you sihlukana suke
You
sesikhumbulana,
know,
like
you
it's
know,
like that.
dog. You know, dog. Watching videos over and over again, you're like, no.
I miss these
We
crackheads.
were talking about 2 years. We're talking about court cases. We're talking about. No. I'm just speaking general. I'm recapping. I'm recapping.
Wow, you guys are fucking
Guys, by the way, there's a game that I've been wanting to play all my life.
okay.
Truth or Dare. No.
Oh.
No, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
I thought
Funny
that.
guy.
Do you wanna play like one round of truth or dare? Don't dare to do crazy things, cause me.
No.
Me.
Not again,
No.
dog.
No, we are not doing that one. Sims had a game.
I did have a game, but I wanted to have a conversation with Nia because she's a guest. But you motherfuckers keep doing.
Okay.
Why you so?
What else took?
This is not a violent space.
I'm sorry.
I know I said the open box is open, but
Sorry.
please.
But I mean, she's the guest, guys. And if we're talking about politics, and if we're talking about, let's talk about Motaung. And what's your second name? Your second name?
Wait,
Jay
no,
or Jay?
I.
No.
Even me, I'm saying no.
Leave it. Leave it.
Was it a taboo chat?
Yeah. Water.
So D, when are you giving us your next vlog?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a vlogger.
I'm a vlogger, bro.
It's dope.
You guys will be in the second vlog.
Yeah.
So,
Mama made it. Mama made it.
so I'm still editing the first vlog, and then tomorrow I'm shooting the second part of this vlog, and then probably
Please watch the phones so that it doesn't fly.
latest into Thursday. That's it.
Alright.
Coolio. So tell us, D, what inspired you to become a YouTuber?
I knew I could do it, so I gave it a try. And I'm really enjoying it. But balancing school and YouTube is the pit. And another thing, you can't even vlog if you're not emotionally okay. You understand that people are going to be looking at you. People will see that you're not okay. What if you break down and look at camera? So days like that or weeks like that, I just put everything on pause and focus on myself.
I think that's good. I think more than anything, when you are, I know you don't like this term, but if you're a public figure, you kind of need to backtrack and kind of think about your mental health and trying to get in the right state. Even when you're not a public figure, you know, I am an advocate for mental health, and I just really think people should learn about mental health and just finding themselves everywhere before kind of letting themselves out into the world. Yeah.
I think you tapped in a different kind of baby's head.
Yeah.
a different. You tapped into my emotions, into a
Oh,
different,
shame.
into
Yeah,
a
no.
different thought. Yeah.
I think we all know, ne, Uguti, we are all gonna go Risha at some point. Like you're gonna have a hard time. But sometimes we're just so hard on each other.
Yeah.
Never mind the fact that like you're already hard enough on yourself for yourself. And then
Yeah.
imagine somebody else just making it worse for you. And hence I always say, Uguti, just be kind.
Yeah.
Be kind to everyone. You never know what they're going through. Because sometimes you might be that factor, your Uguti is actually on the verge and then it's about bullshit. And then it just, that's that. But
What's your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing to do at the moment.
Yeah.
Spend time with your boyfriend.
I wanted to say that. But
Oh yeah.
I know.
He's a lucky guy, man.
I know.
Can I suggest something?
Yes.
Sky dating. Sky date. Not skydiving, sky date. Yeah, what?
Are you keen to elaborate on what that is?
It's like when they put maybe Zani dog. Like it's like a crane, ne?
Oh yeah.
You see like an overhead crane.
Oh yeah.
And then it has trusses holding it. And then it's sort of like a table, ne? With welded chairs. But obviously they are cushioned and everything. That's a couch. So you can literally have a date.
Guys,
Okay,
ngiyabona
I
ukuthi
see
uSimba
that.
uromantic
Is it going
kanjani.
like with my
If-
balloon type of vibe?
Not even like it's
Yeah, I
just
see
chilling
that.
in the sky.
Sure.
Like yabona, let's say
Pictures.
maybe
I've seen
you've seen
pictures.
pictures, yeah.
Guys, if you are a lady and you like Simba and you're watching this,
Please.
ngicela ukuthi
Shoot your
uyiveze
shot.
Nkosi yami. Shoot
My
your
instinct-
shot, he
my-
shall get shot. He will go back.
Simba, I think it's time you start dating. Don't you think so?
Yeah, me, I think so too, my brother.
I've been saying too.
Like I think we've been saying ukuthi Simba must
You
stop
too.
dating. This is
What
not
are you
about
looking
me.
for?
What am I looking for? Ish. Yeah, ne?
Ladies, listen. Yes, mhlambe this might be like
Take
take notes. Sit there in the corner and take notes.
Okay. What in terms of what? In terms of
Generally,
What's your type of
personality.
woman, dog?
okay, personality. Okay, I'm not a Popeye, ne? But I feel like I'm that playful, fun type of person. Yabo. So I feel like I can't date a person who's a Popeye. Like, they can be in the sense that they tolerate my Popeye-ness or they find it funny. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But clutch balance. Obviously faithful. It's like what else? Honest.
Someone who's not gonna make you wait for 2 years.
Always catching smoke.
Shut up on shut.
Always catching.
Oh.
Who's your celebrity crush, my boy?
Who's my celebrity crush? Flip. I actually have one. She's a news reader.
That colored lady.
That colored lady. Oh,
And she is gorgeous.
She is.
She is gorgeous.
And Maz no Maz, SABC2 lady.
SABC 2.
Yeah, SABC 2.
404 as well.
Yeah.
DSTV don't.
Oh yeah?
Yo, bruh.
Umbheke namhlanje. Ukuthi
Bruh.
I forgot her name.
I also forgot her name because I know she.
How do you forget your crush's name?
No, because
crushes get
my
crushed.
man. When I crush on a person, I'm gonna shoot my shot. So I can't shoot my shot on her. She's.
Are you also a baby? Like, are you also a big baby in a relationship?
Nah.
Why not?
All men are babies.
All men are-
No. I feel like to a certain extent. To a certain
of course.
extent. Yeah, bo?
But you can be one.
Yeah, if I want to be. Yo. If I want to be.
Do you want a religious woman?
I wouldn't say. Man, I don't know.
Are you religious first?
I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. Yeah. I would say I want a person like that. A person that I can be like, let's say maybe I'm going through something, and then she's like, let's pray about it. You know?
Do you want a chakra hand?
Chakra hands will break your hand. Ask me, I know.
No, had those are you and I know one. and I know you know I know what, and we both know what.
I see you, see me, see you.
I see you, see me, see you, see me, see you.
Are you a spiritual being? You know?
I am.
Yeah.
I am a spiritual person.
Not religious. Not
I'm a bit of both.
okay.
Yeah. And there's a difference between religious and spiritual.
Okay.
So I'm a bit of both.
According to you, what's the difference between the two?
I feel like religious is more about going to church, focusing on God, what the word says. But spiritual, it's a very deep actually. Why did I have to take this route? Not today. I'm gonna get in my field, that's the thing. And we're having this chat.
Yeah.
We really were. Should I share it?
Okay.
So, Odi, we've been having a conversation about healing generally, right?
Yeah.
And I think I've had this chat with you guys. Uti, we all have a healing element within us. We heal somebody somehow.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of who you are going to have that healing element. So, you find Uti,
We
you
spoke about
attract...
this on that other episode, no?
Oh, yes. So, you kind of attract the same people all the time. Uti, uzo attracta umuntu, say for example, someone that's broken emotionally. You're always going to be attracting broken people, and you're going to start asking yourself, why am I attracting broken people? Gandhi, you have that healing element that they need. You understand? Without you realizing it, because you welcome these people, you heal them without even knowing. Like I was telling Utine, sometimes I really won't be okay. And with me, it's not easy for me to say that I'm not okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say, okay, let me call Utine.
Yeah.
At the end of the call, I'll be fine. Just by her answering the video call, I'll be okay. Because she has that healing element. Her presence just really heals.
How long have you guys been friends?
Approaching 2 years?
We are approaching 2 years. Yeah. And it was so weird how we met. But it's a story for another day. But yeah, man. But generally, I just think we all need to understand spirituality differs for all of us. And I think we had that on Nobody Hates You in Tabise.
Yeah.
I remember I was talking about how we all need to find what the definition of spirituality is to all of us. Speaking on that, how do you guys feel about world? Is it world or just ancestors?
Suppose you can say world.
But is it world? Or is it just national?
I mean, our forefathers were taken to other countries forcefully, so
it's world.
it's world.
Okay. So how do you guys feel about it?
When was it established? Because my
Like, I didn't even know it existed until today. Like, I really didn't.
I think. Yeah.
Wait, let me just quickly go on Google and check it out quickly.
Okay.
Let
I
me
think.
actually
Let me
see.
just check. This is
First things first. The first time I heard of it, I didn't know there was a day called World Ancestors Day. I know May is Africa Month, right?
yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's important that we establish days, because all days are established. All right. Where people can commemorate, or rather remember those who came before them and those who are with them. You know, I think it's a good thing. If we could have Christmas Day, we can have, I don't know, what days do Muslims have?
Eid Mubarak, or is it?
Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
That's the day of breaking fast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But whatever. But I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just today was the first time I heard of it.
There's
The
nothing on
majority
Google.
of the people, they've heard about this yesterday.
That's so
I mean,
cool.
I
This
heard,
year.
like, I saw it. I let me rather not say heard, but I saw it from Boydi.
Yeah.
She posted pictures of her and her mother by the waters.
Or maybe it's a poetry thing. I think if anything, she was the biggest one.
But I mean, it's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea.
Because, I mean, okay, let me not tap into this. But, no, it's just me thinking, Uguti, you know, how ancestors have been demonized.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
it's a thing, Yoguti Manja, if you believe in your ancestors, you worship them,
Yeah.
which is not the concept we are really kind of trying to go into. You understand? We're just
Commemorate.
like I'm always trying to make people understand Uguti. So everybody asks me, I'm carrying a Bible. They're like, "Are you Christian?" I'm like, I wouldn't want to say I'm Christian, and I think I say this to you guys too. I am a believer. I am spiritual. I believe in God. I believe that my ancestors are angels of God. I believe that within the Trinity of God, within the Holy Spirit, I find my ancestors. So also it's now believing in the higher power in myself, because God made me human for a reason. He gave me a brain to think for myself for a reason.
Yeah.
You understand? So if God wanted me to be a robot, I would be a robot.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I think also being open to like other people's beliefs also changes it. It kind of changes who I am every day. When I'm with Simba, this is the way I should address Simba, because this is what Simba believes. Oh my gosh, Simba, God bless you. Gandhi, when you don't generally believe in God. So I think the concept of spirituality, it's a broad thing.
Yeah.
We need to understand that spirituality runs deeper than we can ever think.
True.
Within ourselves and generally in
It's a whole different world. And, I just made one observation. You know how we always say, and it is the truth, kind of, the way that Christianity, to a very large or very evident extent, was manipulated or twisted by the white man who gave Christianity, or rather introduced Christianity to us. When they say God of Abraham, is Abraham not an ancestor? What's an ancestor?
Someone who's lived before you, a guide.
So
Abraham is an ancestor.
Is an ancestor.
So what's wrong? Let's say, for instance, I know that. Okay, let's say, for instance, my grandmother, and then I say the God of my grandmother's name. What's wrong with it?
There's
Nothing is wrong, because now we're Mososhona. He's
Actually,
still your God.
You should say that.
Exactly, because that's the closest connection to you.
Because God of Isaac, he's not your direct. Isaac is not your direct
Ancestor.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So the God of Nkulsipo, whatever. Yeah.
But it's
Imagine.
it's another chat.
Yeah, it really is another chat for another day. But generally, guys, spirituality has become such a tricky thing.
Would you guys date an atheist or a non-believer, a non-spiritual person?
Before, I would say yes. Because I was still exploring, like, myself. I was still exploring how deep I can go with kind of finding out how spiritual I am. But now that I know, because I think this thing has levels. And I was talking to you now, saying Uti, God wouldn't have now set up a person for me who is going to be exactly like me if
Yeah.
you understand? So I'm bound to have someone who is a traditionalist but also believes in the higher power. You understand? I can't deal with somebody who's just traditional and not recognize God for who he is.
Yeah.
So I believe in the merge of the two. So I will find a person who knows the merge of the two and kind of lives by the merge of the two.
Speaking about that, what do you guys think about those churches? What do you call them? Because they don't believe in ancestors and stuff. I feel like the church says you shouldn't believe in those things. Would you attend those kind of churches? What drives people to those kind of churches?
I'm raised in a church. I was raised in a church like that. My parents are like that.
Yeah.
They don't believe in ancestors.
They don't. On my dad's side, some family members do, but personally he doesn't. You understand? And I also, I don't know how to put this. I understand, the importance of acknowledging our ancestors. I understand, because they came before us.
Yeah.
You understand? I'll just put this in a very simple context. You have left a legacy in the University of the Free State.
Thank you.
When your son comes to, or your future son or your future daughter comes to the University of the Free State, Makolite, their popularity or the social capital that they gain is something that you paved way for. It's like generational what. So you being gratitude. You're being grateful for that.
Yeah.
You're being grateful for that. You understand? So
You're being grateful for recognition.
recognition. You understand? So I really do agree with you to balance balance, there needs to be an understanding of the two. There needs to be an understanding of
Yeah.
understanding.
Of the two. Hey.
How would you date an atheist though?
Personally, that's actually a requirement. Thank you for bringing that up. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, because I wanted to ask in the list of things you're looking for in a woman when you're
Right.
mentioning like as far as faith is concerned, in what way?
I'm a very, when it comes to faith, I'm a very big believer.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie to you, because I have seen times in my life where things would happen, and let's say maybe you're at a dead end,
Yeah.
like go fedile,
Yeah.
go fedile ka wena, and it's in certain contexts, but you just let
Really?
things go, and you see God doing things, the way that He wants to do them. Ironically, we were actually recording a song today called "Let God Let Go."
Yeah.
But anyway, so I personally would not, and I'm a very big believer in prayer.
Yeah.
In times when things are tough, I pray. So
Wait.
not having a person.
Wait.
Yo, I was thinking
Only
the same.
when
I was about to say that you should
No,
have said
no,
it
no,
like
no,
that.
not like that. No, Utkolo, no, not like that. Not
You
like that.
touched the
No,
nail.
I do pray. I know Askis. No, but no, the reason why I point it out like that is because most of the times when you need another person to help you pray is when you're in a tough time.
True.
That's why I put it like that. So if I'm in a tough position and I need support, I need a support structure, I can't have a person who does not believe in the same thing that I do.
Yeah.
It's automatically conflict. Kwanyewa.
The next question I'm asking myself, if I had a partner who's a non-believer, the moment I'm praying, what are they doing?
Exactly.
Are they like looking at
Watching.
me? Exactly.
That's creepy.
And
right?
I think in your mind, Nev,
It is.
In your mind,
focus. You gotta concentrate on your prayer.
on your prayer, because and I think in your mind, you're gonna keep thinking, you understand? So it's the whole thing, now you always have to be wary of the fact that usimba mengabe lana mina ngingakwazi ukuthandaza type of thing. yabo. So I think at the end of the day, believers must just be believers. Unless you're up for the challenge of dating an atheist if you're a believer. Because
Yeah, I think it's bullshit. I don't think it works, man.
It doesn't work.
I,
It's like you saying a hard-on Muslim is gonna get married to a hard-on Christian.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
it's not gonna work. It really
It's not
isn't.
gonna work. It's really not gonna
Because
work.
I think at the end of the day, as like even if let's just say okay, cool, I can date an atheist. Mese yafika atheist mbumbulu. The minute figure, a lot of things. Why are you laughing? The minute figure, I will realize, man, I've made a mistake, because now I am losing myself for somebody else. So what's the point of me being in a relationship that is gonna make me lose? Then it's gonna, yeah.
And also, guys, this chat, we're not intending to offend anyone. So please don't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
We're
it's-
just saying Uguti for us. This is
our
what
opinions.
we think.
These are subjective
Yeah.
to us. Yes.
But there's no such thing as an atheist. That's just my
There
fact.
actually isn't.
Yes, because people who don't
There
know, people who
isn't.
don't believe in
There
anything,
isn't. There
believe in
isn't.
something. They believe in the fact that they don't believe in anything.
They
That's
believe
a
in
belief.
science.
You
Science
believe
is something that
you're
they
gonna cross the
believe in.
road. You believe that you're gonna wake up in the morning. There is some
There
sort
is
of
something-
belief in you.
What do you? What
You're
are
just
you?
not
What are you
open
blaming?
to the idea of God?
Exactly. Like
Not
for
that you don't
instance, what
believe.
causes you to wake up in the morning?
Yeah.
What makes you believe that every morning you're gonna wake
You
up?
know what I mean?
If it's science, the fact that there's oxygen around you,
Right.
that's science.
Maybe
You
you could
believe
have a-
in that.
Yeah.
Even a person who's gonna say, Uguti, I am a god.
Yeah.
You believe in yourself.
Yeah.
That's a belief.
Yeah. You believe you're gonna write the test and pass it. Wow.
That's a belief.
It's a
Why?
belief,
Because you believe
yo.
in yourself.
People
Guys,
want
did
to
you not-
think deep into this shit.
Sims out.
Are you okay, dog?
I'm okay.
Are you
Sims is
okay?
not fine.
I'm
Something is
okay.
going
Okay.
I'm
on.
okay. I'm okay.
You miss your girlfriend.
Oh, guys, my girlfriend went home.
It's only
And
been
she's
a
gone for 2
week.
weeks, but it's fine. It's fine.
You've been gone too long.
It's just been a couple of hours, but I'm
It's
okay,
been
guys.
a
I'm really fine.
long day
Oh,
without you, my babe.
Oh, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you
Wow.
again in 2 weeks. We've come a long way
Saturday.
from Monday.
guys are the worst. You guys are the worst. You guys are the worst.
Yo,
Today it Sims. Today it Sims. Today it Sims. Today it Sims.
me, I'm not gonna tell you guys when I start dating because the same thing is
I feel
gonna
like you guys
happen.
are just gonna see.
Nizobana kanjani?
It's about out there.
I mean, I'm gonna say it's not gonna be out. Me, I'm gonna post every day. I'm telling you.
Thank you, my
I'm telling you. Don't think you want you don't post your partner for what?
Dango, same day, 2 hours later.
Jonga.
The minute
Bona.
The minute I Zappa baby girl, nizobana ngestom.
Ngizothi woman crush forever.
Oh,
WCF.
Yeah.
It's in WCE.
You're the inventor of that.
Bona. If they've never created an emoji with 2 hearts, they will create it for me. With names, Simba and who? Yes. I'm telling you.
we are going to eat Simba's girlfriend for breakfast, lunch, and supper.
We're gonna
Custom
be between
Bona.
me, the girlfriend.
Hennessy's gonna make a custom-made bottle.
just for
Simba and who.
Oh, yo.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Application open, Simba.
My brother, you're gonna find love soon. It's in the air.
Application open.
No, they open Shem.
They've
Shoot.
been open.
They can shoot
you
their
guys
shots.
can shoot your shots, and I'm encouraging this. When is this coming out? It's coming out sometime in probably June. No, but we've done other. So sometime in June, you guys are going to be seeing this. But me, I'm going to be pushing this agenda.
My girlfriend has to wait.
That's
till
if I won't be
Somebody's looking
taken.
for a girlfriend.
That's
Oh,
if
your
I won't
girlfriend
be-
has to wait until June to
To
know
hear
that
that.
we
Let's
know
go
to
back.
hear that
Ah.
Misa.
But she's
Yo.
gonna look back and be like, oh,
And be like, oh, ngithanda kangaka. Usangithanda namanje.
No.
What did you say?
It's just jokes.
Look,
never
you're
know.
a problem, bro.
No, but did you hear what he
What did he
said?
say?
Never mind. We're gonna speak about it off camera.
okay.
Anyway.
No, but we'll rewind. We're gonna rewind.
You can rewind if you want.
No,
But
guys,
now-
no. I love
no.
my girl. I love my girl.
He loves his
I love
girl
my
so
girl. I love
much,
my girl.
though.
I love my girl.
Okay,
I love this for you.
I love my girl.
I mean,
I
guys,
wish you love.
I'm waiting for Simba to get
Do you know
into.
that song?
You know,
Also, I'm just driving along.
you know, last year, ne, I'm always setting standards to Jola wam. Ngikaze ngithi ngizojola mase kuwukuthi ngizojola mase kuwukuthi ngake ngayisusa ngathi ngizojola mase ngine-iPhone. Ayithola i-iPhone ngiyajolani.
What did you say last year?
Last year, you know what I
This other
said?
guy
So this other guy ne, that I know, right?
that we know.
So that we know, we all know this guy. So we're walking to Spa ne, Lou and I bump into this guy. Athi hi bo, where mom so? Oh, athi hi bo, where mom mkhulu. Awusize phela uthola mom so mina. Athi Lou. Ngithi mina cha wesibanibani. Ngiyojola mhla wajola nawe. Futhi abantu bajola ngake ngajolani. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Dina will stop looking at me.
Now
now that you have an iPhone,
Now that I have
Are
an
you
iPhone,
considering dating?
guys, now that I have an iPhone, what else was my standard? I had another standard, but I can't remember what it was.
So people can just shoot their shots.
They can try. Bulletproof kodwa.
Yeah, no, true.
But bangazama i-grenade, mhlambe izoqhuma bulletproof.
So Jess was going off.
Hiroshima, boo.
Hiroshima.
Imagine throw a grenade stealing samini.
And when I know.
She's firm there.
very stubborn.
I am very stubborn.
Oh, and then sometimes yes, I lay in bed and I'm like, yeah, no, it's because of my stubbornness that I'm sleeping alone and I'm cold.
I had to sleep alone. I had to sleep alone.
But
I'm sorry
also
to make
I'm like,
reference. I'm sorry
it's
to make reference to every
okay.
song. My bad.
But also, I'm just like, no, I bought a hot water bottle for a reason. I have blankets for a reason.
But a human warmth
And I
is
have
nice.
I have a unicorn there by my bed
Human
to
warmth.
cuddle.
Human warmth is essential.
It is.
That thing is, it's top tier.
Body heat, man.
Hey, body heat.
I give that.
It's in blankets on blankets. Simba.
Remember the video I made? Oh, hey, I made a video. I made a video about blankets.
Stop piling up blankets.
And mama heavy, guys, on my blankets.
Exactly.
You know the other day we took out my food because it was too hot. It's not about blankets.
It's not about blankets, guys.
It really isn't.
It's not about blankets.
Also, I'm keeping cool with on this other side.
Hey, answer. Kenzeka, hey.
It happens. It
It works, bro. It really works, bro. It really works.
And it has to be 1 foot.
Yeah, just
Because
one
I keep all my tools on my door.
It's over for you. It's
Just
over.
take that one out until the other one complains. Hey, nigga, come on. Put that shit back in.
And at some point kumele wa exchange more
Yeah.
keep kumele kwehle ukushisa ngala ohlangothini la left
Yeah.
mase seku right ufaka keep la right futhi nakhona you need to strategize this.
Yeah.
But guys, this is not about me, and yes, I do become warm at night without sadly so.
I've got a heater.
Yo, I mean, a heater would never work at my place. I've tried a heater at my place. It just wastes electricity. My place is literally a mortuary.
Oh, yeah?
So I need to jail so I can go to somebody else's
Yeah,
place.
I think Joel is the best solution.
No, it's not. 'Cause
I'll
then-
catch Chile, dog. I'll catch Chile.
Mara guys, imagine I saying Joel and then you guys text me at like 10 p.m.
Your
and I
phone is
don't
supposed to be
respond.
on silent.
Why can't you respond? Oh, but you can't respond. No.
Exactly.
Imagine within cuddles.
You must-
Kumele ngicabanga ukuthi podcast. Oh no.
Yeah, well,
cha.
actually, after 9 p.m., we don't have
Exactly. You're off the street.
Dineo, are you telling me ukuthi
I don't
after
say
9
that.
ngeke ngisawuzufona?
Don't say that.
Do you want to fight
But do
me
you have
on
such
camera?
etiquette in your relationship, like where you respect your partner's time? I don't know, like
I
quality
do.
time. You just put the phone
I
away.
put my phone away. I put my phone in silence.
Yeah.
We enjoy our time
Yeah.
together.
That's key. I would say Jola,
Yeah, another time I nearly died.
Imagine we're dating and we both on our phones. What's
Yeah.
that? Why am I here?
You know what the problem is? Okay, never mind.
We really caught our attention. We can't
No, you know what the thing is, Uti, I'm thinking about the person that I am. I have a lot of people who depend on me emotionally. So I think for me, the hardest thing would be trying to fix them into the day. You understand, Uti? Say today I am going to be with my partner. And then somebody calls me on some, I'm not okay. Because it happens all the time. I'm not okay. And then I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm giving you 10 minutes. I always say, I'm giving you 10 minutes.
It's never 10 minutes.
And it's 3 hours. You understand? So I feel like more than anything, the hardest thing for me will then be adjusting to that. But I know that I'm going to respect my partner so much that I give him his time when he wants it.
But I think like your partner should also understand
Mm.
that you're this type of
I'm that type of person. Because I am a people's person in a sense, Yoguti. Most of the time I need to deal with healing people. That's just who I am. That's my life. And so I think it's important to I then find somebody who complements that side of me. Umuntu ozothi naye mengabe ethi yo usibani needs me. I'm not going to be on some. Yeah, also yeah, kusibani and
Yeah.
you know, like we just need to be in understanding of one another. Yo,
That was deep.
Just Samawela, look.
I know Simba is thinking about his future relationship. Guys, please shoot your shot. If Simba is not dating by now, ne? Like, and this is June, because now you guys are only gonna see this in June. Like, it's June. If Simba is not dating by now, and trust me to keep you updated, if Simba is still not dating by now, just please shoot your shot.
I think we should just create a hashtag.
Hashtag.
Ah.
Hashtag Simba for the harness.
Find a girlfriend.
But guys, I personally, can I tell you, you remember that there was an episode where I was so reluctant and I was telling you that I've become reluctant at shooting my shot. Reason is, I don't want to lie to you, like I've shot shots and some shots were accurate and they penetrated, but time and space.
Time and
Yeah.
space,
Yeah,
my brother.
Which then brings us to a chat we
Wrong
had.
time.
Wrong time. Right person, wrong timing.
Wrong time.
Exactly.
But guys,
So-
what's that thing?
For me, I honestly came to a point where I was like, God doesn't want me to join.
It's never
No,
that.
I'm telling you.
No.
Can I say why I believe?
Why?
Can I say why I believe? The thing is, guys, when man sam jolwen ngiyahlanya, guys.
That's how it's
I
supposed to be.
lose my
Yeah.
That's how
mind.
it's supposed to be.
Like if people were to call me, hey Sims, or hey Simba, are we shooting content this week? I'm like, nah, bruh. I'm writing, bruh. Like,
What's only?
you understand?
No, he needs to Joel. We just need to find a way for him to, you know,
Find a partner.
maintain this interest in what we do.
No, of course, no, I'm not. No, of course, there's some things that I can't compromise on.
Yeah.
You understand? But I'm saying, if I was to be asked by someone,
Let's go to groove. That example.
let's go to groove.
Groove over umuntu. Aye.
No, it's a bad
Yeah.
example, but just for argument's sake.
Why don't you go to groove with your partner?
Yeah. So Zeradu.
Why? Actually, why? Now I want to
So
know.
Zeradu.
Why?
Tina, single people don't account to anyone.
No,
We don't account.
I think
Turn
I
account.
tweeted something, ne? Because I generally don't enjoy groove.
Yeah.
Like if Dine was not going to be at groove, I am not going to enjoy groove.
If I had to go to groove with my girl, it must be in a city that we're not surrounded by familiar people.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Why
We can
not?
go. Like, let's go to groove right now in Pretoria. Cool. Let's go to Pretoria. Let's groove.
But why do you not want to be around people? You know?
I think
Okay.
I wouldn't have the same energy as I would if we were in a different city.
But either
And
way,
and I wouldn't be bumping into people that
you know.
that I know
Exactly.
that are going to start conversations that they wanna jump into because she is there.
Exactly.
okay.
And it's not. I feel like it's not even a chat. Yeah, that. Okay, you running into people. Okay, let's say now when you and your boyfriend you go out to a place that you know, and guys that you are friends with, they see you, they're drunk, they greet you. Hi, Dineo. It seems flirty. You understand? Or for instance, it seems flirty because they are drunk. Also, team, you understand? How is he gonna feel? Also, vice versa. You understand? Because when we're drunk, when people are drunk, they don't really think about the way they're conducting themselves or the way that they speak. You know.
Or they're
know,
just
and
trying
then
to piss you
I
off.
Or they're just trying to piss you
niggas
off,
are niggas,
point
dog.
blank,
Yeah, like-
point blank.
And the other thing, ne, I think this time around was the first time I went to groove, and I didn't, yeah. So I and because my family knows this, I didn't drink. So now that I've taken the active choice not to drink anymore, I think the club setting has become worse for me. Generally, I didn't like the club setting before, but now it's worse.
Yeah.
But I remember the last time I was like, I want to go to groove with my man. You understand? Like when I do get a man, I want to go to groove with my man
Yeah.
and experience what groove is with my man.
Yeah.
Though I am not going to be intoxicated because I understand that sometimes alcohol does make the club better.
Yeah.
I understand
No,
what
definitely does.
and I mean,
definitely
vele
does.
vele mina nje clubbing ngifakiza manje ngisuke ngithi
Oh, you cool kid.
vele ngibe ngisuke
Rockstar.
ngifake uwe guys yazi njalo sengize ngafaka ku Twitter ukuthi I'm a retired rock star.
You need to go back.
Are you a rock star? A rock star?
Nope.
Rock star. You're not a rock
Nope,
star.
I'm not a
No,
rock
Tine
star.
was an occasional rock star.
Occasional.
I think I'm
When she rocks hard.
from Thursday until Monday.
Yes.
But
That
that's
is
the proper way of rocking.
From Thursday to Monday, you're
Yeah.
a rock star.
I will rock one night and I'll be like, no thank you.
I like never again.
I actually miss rocking like that.
Hectic. Thursday to Monday.
Thursday to
Like 4 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Thursday, Friday,
Thursday,
Saturday,
Friday.
Sunday, Monday.
No,
Monday, she's still going.
Yes, I'm still
That's
going.
the end of it.
No,
Monday,
for
she's
Monday,
still going.
I'm there.
Emma Pele, so your week starts on Tuesday
Yeah.
and ends on Wednesday.
Yes. There we go.
So it legit hold up. It starts on a Tuesday.
Yes. And ends on
And
a
then
Wednesday.
Wednesdays
So
your
basically, yes. So 2 days of the week. The rest is the weekend.
Chester.
The rest is working from home.
Yeah.
So,
If I can.
If
that's
she
the-
can.
Anyway, I think nature's against us, right?
It really is. And
Nature's against us. I think we're about to catch some water. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Dineo, it was lovely having you.
Thank you so much.
Loved your energy. Yeah, I think the vlog. My mom made it.
oh, Simba has made it. Yo, guys, you know what happens next? Can I tell you what happens in Dineo's vlogs? There are times where I'm ghetto. Like, Kona times where she'll be shooting and I'll be ghetto. And those are the ones she takes. And it's shame, guys, having time to kuluma isiZulu and when kuluma isiZulu ngikhuluma lesiZulu lesi isiZulu phaqa. Manje it just seems ghetto all the time. But yeah, guys, I hope you will enjoy this episode when it comes out. Hope you've watched all the other episodes before you've jumped to this one, because you will not understand why we make jokes about 2 years.
No, ma'am, Not here, eh? Not here, eh?
Okay,
Please, eh?
from
Please, eh?
from
Cut. Take 5.
take 2 for Beijing. But anyway, from the open box, from myself, who Amanda and Domzama Pingo, share the ghost lady. So me, we thank you for coming. Thank you, Simba, for being our joke all the time. My time is coming. I know you are going to release the video where I'm trying to fight Sims. And Janelle, thank you so very, very much for coming. You are always a bliss to be with. We love you so very much. We hope to have you again. And obviously, Sims Makoli.
As the people will
Don't forget
test
to
you, eh?
subscribe on.
Don't forget to
on
subscribe
YouTube.
on Dineo's channel.
Oh,
It's
Dineo
Dineo on
channel.
the Womb
Yes.
on YouTube.
Don't
You can
forget.
find her link on her
Bio.
Instagram thereby.
Yes.
And also on my Instagram.
What's the
thereby.
Instagram?
_Dinewa.Motaung.
Ghost lady.
_Mandai _ Emma, if I'm not mistaken. And
Jomo
also,
Mzakat,
don't
96.
forget to follow Jomo.
No, wait. Got people who test you.
One day
Guys,
hug.
it's fine.
Please
It's
don't
fine.
forget to subscribe on all podcast
And listen
platforms.
to my music as well, guys. Get dropa.
Simba's dropping music. Simba's dropping music.
So cool.